What is up, everybody? This is Dubisttot, and we are here for my level 10 through 20 of my Warlock Let's Play. And in my first video, you guys really liked it, and it was just amazing how many people liked the video and how many views it got. It got like 200 views so fast, which is just insane for my channel. My videos don't get very many views very quickly, so it was pretty amazing how fast the views did go up on that video. And like I mentioned, everybody was liking it, everybody was leaving comments that they wanted more, and people were responding to the questions that I asked, and it was pretty awesome. And I definitely plan on doing more Let's Plays like this in the future. And I am very sorry for the delay. I think it's been about 2-3 weeks since I last posted one, and I'm very sorry about that. I just had a problem. Like, the first time I recorded this, the audio it wasn't up to par with what I can do. Like, the audio was fine, just I didn't do a very good job commentating it, and I didn't get around to fixing it. But enough about that. I do plan on doing more character Let's Plays in the future, such as a mage and all of them. I have those at level 85 already, but I don't plan on spending $50 for a faction as well as server transfer. So enough about that, let's get into what we're actually doing here. So if you're not sure where I am in Silverpine Forest. And before Cataclysm came along and changed the zone, nobody would ever come here unless they wanted to do Shadowfang Keep. I almost forgot the name of it there. But now, after Cataclysm, this is a very good zone to level up. It's, in my opinion, the best place to level, much better than the Barrens. And I have a few reasons. The first reason is that all the quests are relatively close together. And what I mean by this is when you get a quest, you get a batch of quests, I should say, all of those quests are in the general area, the same general area, and there's not that much traveling involved. And that brings me to my next point. The traveling in this zone is like, you would think, oh, this zone's pretty big, it's going to take forever to travel around. Surprisingly, no, because they do actually provide transportation in this zone, such as like just cutscenes. You'll see one in a few minutes. Cutscenes taking you from place to place. And this quest is actually pretty big in the quest line. Basically here, the lore is that you're trying to like take back the well, no, that was pre-Cata, but the Worgen are trying to take back Lordaeron, and basically right here you are just kind of cleaning out the Murlocs and stuff, which that was the lore of the zone in pre-Cata, I do believe. But for whatever reason, they put a quest like this into Cataclysm. Not sure why. I did try to figure it out, but I had no clue why. But anyways, back to the transportation. Whether it be cutscenes or, for example, in this zone, they have a hauler that is pulled by a forest Ettin, and I probably just butchered how to pronounce that, but I do believe that's how it's spelled. It's Ettin, and you'll see a little later that I do kill one of these forest Ettins or whatever, and I do believe that's the one that is used for the transportation. And here we are. If you don't know what this quest is for, or if you don't read quests like me, I actually did look it up. In this quest, you're actually just hiding here, and the reasoning behind this is because, like I mentioned before, the Worgen are trying to take back Lordaeron, and you're just trying to like figure out their plans, figure out what they're doing. And the person that was with me actually did get caught. She hides in, I believe, the closet next to me. But here we get a rare mob. And in this Let's Play, I've found lots of rare mobs, and you just get tons of experience from them, which it's just insane. I love it. So, not sure why we've been getting so lucky with the rare spawns, but it is pretty awesome. But back to why this zone is great is because the quests here do give you a ton of experience, and the quests here are actually pretty fun. For this quest, for example, you get some of the, I believe, I don't know what they're called. They're like orc puppies or something. I don't know, something to do with an animal. And they just follow you around. There you go, level 13. And they do kill things insanely fast. You'll see here, just this guy, he stands no chance whatsoever. Well, if they can actually attack him. There we go. Already basically dead in just a few seconds. So they do an insane amount of damage and just make it so much easier. And oh, that's what they're called. They're called like sea puppy, as I do believe. I'm not sure. And here we are at the forest Ettin part, and here's just another example of how overpowered those guys are. You're supposed to actually use this quest item to make the forest Ettin smaller and make it easier to kill, but I didn't know that, but it didn't really matter because they killed him in just a few seconds. So here we are turning in some more quests, and we do get level 14 here. So we're just flying through this, and if you didn't notice, we're getting a ton of experience like I mentioned before. And I really do like the quest line here. The quest lines are very entertaining, and basically, like I mentioned before, the Worgen are trying to take back Lordaeron, but your actual goal in the zone is to conquer the port of Gilneas, and you'll see that a little bit later as well. So as I mentioned before, they do have cutscenes as well as other means of transportation in this zone, and this is what I was talking about before. There is a cutscene where you actually travel with Lady Sylvanas down to the Sepulchre. Probably butchered that name too, but it's just a short cutscene, and you magically appear at the next camp that you are going to. And if they didn't have this, they also would have had the hauler with the foreign Etten. And you guys are probably getting super pissed because I'm God, I can't talk anymore. You guys are probably getting super pissed because I keep pronouncing his name wrong and I don't know it. So if I am pronouncing it wrong, just feel free to leave a comment. And now, after all of my talking of why this is one of my favorite zones, because of the experience, the fast traveling, all the quests in the same general area, and there we go, level 15, so we're halfway there. That leads us to our question for this video, and the question is, what is your favorite zone in WoW? And this can be because of the scenery in the zone, this can be because of the experience you gain, the lore, if there's world PvP a lot in the zone, such as Hillsbrad, pre-Kata, there was a ton of world PvP there, everybody's always just ganking around there, or because the zone is just a lot of fun. I mean, I find that with a lot of zones. I like this one. There's a bunch of quests where you have like interactive things such as this one, and the one where you're bombing the Murlocs, and the quests here are just generally a lot of fun. So in the comments below, let me know what is your favorite zone in the game, and it'll be very interesting to know what your favorite zone is, and it might just make a decision for me where to level in the future. So please leave a comment with that below, and please leave any questions or anything you might have. And also, now that I'm playing my Warlock a bit, I do find myself using Lifesteal a lot, Life Drain, whichever one it is, a lot. And I'm trying to figure out if it would be beneficial for me to go to Affliction, because I do see that Affliction has a talent that allows my Lifesteal to do even more damage as well as drain more life from them. So I'm really on the border of if I want to switch to Affliction. I mean, I might just dual spec it, I'm not quite sure, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below, which one would be easier and better for leveling. So far this entire commentary I've been trying to hold back the urge to tell you all this, but I am currently eating these gummy heart things and they are delicious. So that is my announcement for today, that's all I have to tell you. But anyways, we do actually go into a dungeon here, and my luck with dungeons so far has been terrible. I have gotten into all dungeons that are partly done, so I'm not getting that much experience, I'm not getting the quest completed, and I've only had one dungeon so far, which you'll see a few videos later, that has been right from the beginning. And then again, it was a very short instance, so it wasn't really worth it anyways, and there's only one quest, so it was the Scarlet Monastery Graveyard. So I'm not having any luck with instances so far, and it's very aggravating, and hopefully I can get some more in the future that are from the beginning, because you do get a ton more experience if you get there from the start. So here we are killing Commander Ripsnarl or whatever his name is, and I'm casting some shadow bolts. That's about all I'm doing right now. And there we go, level 17. I do believe I win the roll on this. Never mind, because I have terrible luck with rolls, so I do not get that item, unfortunately. It would be a nice upgrade, but I don't get it. So as I mentioned earlier, part of the questline is that you're actually trying to conquer the port of Gilneas. And if you don't know where I am right now, I'm on the other side of the Greymane Wall in the Worgen territory. And basically, you go into the main Worgen city, and you try to like take over that entire thing. And I'm not sure if I have footage of that, but you actually go to a cutscene where you see that they have reinforcements coming in on tons of warships. So it's definitely going to be a difficult task. But anyways, there we go, level 18. I just barely missed the very beginning of the ding. And level 19 is right after this. and I had no footage in between these two because literally I walked up a road and killed a few mobs and I was level 19 already. So it wasn't very important or entertaining, so I just figured I might as well skip it. And same with getting level 20, I just kind of walked up a road and this guy told me to leave him there. So that's what I did. We leave him there and we fly off with this Valkyrie and we go back to the camp. And I do believe we handed in some quests. Oh, never mind. We go to Amber Mill. And that's another thing. You do take over, well, the Forsaken do take over the Dalaran Crater, I do believe, and they push all the Associates of Dalaran to Amber Mill. So there's a ton of people here at Amber Mill. And just killing these guys, getting the loot for the quest. And here we go, handing in, and soon enough, ding, level 20. So anyways guys, that is level 10 through 20. I can get my mount and get new training and all that stuff. But as always, this has been Dubisttot. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give a thumbs up and leave a comment to those questions I asked. But anyways guys, thanks for watching, and feel free to watch episode 1 if you did miss it.